Bet you weren't expecting to see me. What is up, everybody? It is Spencer. It is not Monday, but I am still doing this video. Sorry for being MIA for the past couple of weeks. I am dealing with a lot of stuff, a lot of health issues. I have like no spoons to work on. It's been really a struggle, and I apologize, but I have enough energy to do this video, so I'm going to do it and post it on Thursday. My apologies, Chad, and we're going to go from there. We are doing Ashley Wilde's gender tag, which is one of my favorite tags, actually. I think Ashley Wilde's awesome. I'm glad she actually opened this conversation about gender and the gender spectrum. And yeah, here are the questions. How do you self-identify your gender, and what does the definition mean to you? So I identify as a transmasculine person or a non-binary individual, whatever you want to say. And what that means to me is upon the spectrum where you have female over here and male over here, I am somewhere in between. Personally, for me, I'm more on the male side. I'm just not 100% male. So transmasculine or a non-binary, transmasculine works for me. What pronouns honor you? I am honored by they, them pronouns. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. Flaunt streetwear. My clothing style, I guess, is pretty much t-shirts, button-ups, sweaters. Now it's winter. I like vests a lot. I like hats a lot, or beanies, and jeans. I shop in the men's section. I only shop in the men's section. I tend to wear slim straight or skinny jeans, and yeah, just shirts and stuff. Yeah, binders. I think that's important. I wear a binder. Talk about your choices with body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? What do you choose to shave or not shave? Okay, so I personally do not like hair, or not like much hair. I don't have facial hair. I'm 8 months on T. But if I start growing it, I will shave it off. I do not want facial hair. As far as the top of my head, I just got out the shower. My hair's not really curly like it usually is, but I get a shadow fade or a fade, hard line up, and I grow the top out. Yeah, that's what I do for my top of my head. And what I choose to shave and not shave, I don't have armpit hair. I shave that. And I don't have hair much on any other part of my body. I don't have any hair on my chest or my stomach. And I like trim my leg hair. I don't like it being super long. Most of the time I just like grow it for a month and then shave it, and then grow it for a month and then shave it. So I don't really like hair at all that much. Talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What type of soaps and perfumes do you use, if any? So I don't wear makeup. I don't paint my nails. I do get a pedicure because I like it, and I like my feet to be nice, but I don't paint them. Perfumes or cologne, I'm assuming. I use Ralph Lauren 4. I use Ralph Lauren Sport. I use Dolce & Gabbana sometimes. I use Blue. And I use, well, I don't actually use this. My brother does, and I steal it from him. But I use the Michael Kors, I don't remember the name. Essence? No. Michael Kors something. I don't remember. But Michael Kors something. Soaps. I use Axe Night. I do use a sea salt scrub on my face because I'm worried about acne. But other than that, that's all I use. How do you experience being misgendered? If so, how often? So this question I'm going to answer in two parts. As I said, my pronouns are they, them. So when it comes to have I experienced being misgendered as people not using they, them, that's all the time. And I feel like that will always be all the time. But when it comes to have I experienced being misgendered as he, him, that's now rare. Very rare do people refer to me as female anymore. The only place that does is my job, because they're complete jerks and they want to drag out this transition process as long as they possibly can, which is going to come to an end very soon, thank God. But they're the only people that have actually only used my birth name and she, her. But everywhere else, when I'm like out in public, getting something to eat, getting something to drink, like everybody refers to me as male or male pronouns. So I'm going to say now that I'm 8 months on T, slim to none. And when I am misgendered, it definitely does suck, because you know, you think that you've gone through all this stuff, such as getting on T or going to an endocrinologist or wherever you went, going to a therapist to get your letter, getting the blood work, starting T, and for me being 8 months on T. So when somebody reads me as female, it's like I'm doing everything I fucking can. Like, I have a binder on, I'm packing, like what the fuck? So that definitely gets like annoying and really taxing because you feel like you're doing everything you can to be read as whatever you want to be read as, and then somebody just like misgenders you and you're like, what the hell? Whenever I do get misgendered, it's definitely a shock to my confidence, but um, thankfully it's happening less and less as time goes on. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? So I experience chest dysphoria, which is why I bind. I'm very grateful to have a smaller chest, so I work out a lot, and now with the fat redistribution, it's very much more masculine than it was before. Um, but I bind to alleviate that. I experience height dysphoria when I'm around my family because I am the shortest of them, and whenever I get introduced by people or my brothers introduce me, they're always just like, they don't. It's not that they read me as female if they don't know me. They're always just like, "What happened to you?" Because my brothers are 6'5" and 6'7", and I'm 6 foot, and it's like, thanks. Talk about children. Are you interested in having kids? Would you carry your child if you were the option to? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any child you may have? So I am interested in having kids. I do not want to carry, but I do want to be the primary caretaker. I do want to, take care of the child as much as I can. I'm very much a family guy, so I do want to have kids and take care of them and, have a partner that will carry or adopt. I'm not against adoption. I do actually want to adopt, so I do want to have my partner carry and adopt if that's what they would like as well. Talk about money. Is it important to you to provide for your family financially if you have to choose one? Is it important for you to earn more than your partner? Do you prefer to pay for things on dates? And are you uncomfortable with people paying for you? So on dates, I do pay for my partner. That's just always how I've been. I wouldn't say I'm uncomfortable. I would just think that it'd be weird. I also have never been in a situation where my partner has been like, I'll pay for you unless we've been dating and they're like, I got this one. But like a first date or getting to know somebody, if I invite them out, I'm definitely going to pay for them. I don't think it doesn't matter to me whether or not my partner or I bring home the most money. I just want to contribute to the family unit somehow. So as long as I'm contributing at least a fair share, somewhere between 45 to 65%, then I will be happy either way. Anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? So my experience with gender is that it's not a binary like it's taught. It's definitely a spectrum. And no matter where you fall on that spectrum, whether it's one side or the other or in between, don't think that your gender is any less valid or important. It is something that is personal to you and intimate to you, and you should definitely flaunt it as often as you can. Enjoy who you are and embrace it. And that's really what made my life so much better, being able to let go of this baggage of having to conform to society's binaries and being able to embrace who I am and enjoy who I am and go on with my life as Spencer. I am sorry for being MIA. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to be more on top of things as time goes on. It's Thursday, it's Spencer. Until next time.